I did not come here to get a job. I came here to do a job. Stop wasting my time. The work choices conditions. These people opposite say conditions have been traded off. That's ridiculous, and you know it is. What got traded off were archaic, unproductive work practices. Now, for me personally, I find the sound of chainsaws to be a wonderful sound. It's a wonderful sound. The latest adventures in the great global warming swindle. I note the dragon denialists sitting in the corner over there. Dragon denialism is a blight on this parliament. And I say that perhaps dragons should be investigated even more deeply into their role in climate change. You see, at the heart of many scientists, not all, but many scientists, lies the heart of a totalitarian planner. We should not forget that some of the strongest supporters of totalitarian regimes have been scientists. Mr. President, those who ignore the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. The present idolatry for pseudoscience, the claims of settled science and of a scientific consensus. These are the leper's bell announcing the approach of the would-be totalitarian. Minister for, I can't remember what's Peter Garrett the minister for these days? Small puppies and dragons or something? Now, if you want to be a pot-smoking mullumbimby hippie, fine. But don't expect me to subsidise your lifestyle. And I'm looking at you in particular, Tasmania. If they want to lock up productive resources so that middle-class bushwalkers can go on day trips from their inner-city pads, fine. But don't ask me for money. The states have the attitudes of teenagers. But in the words of Paul Keating, if I want a friend, I'll buy a dog. I don't want to be friends with people in my own party, let alone with people in other parties. I would prefer it that Labor should say in 8 years' time, quote, "Good riddance to the son of a bitch. He was nothing but a thorn in our side." My younger friends, I want to say, WTF. The road to utopias is often paved with gulags, with show trials, with death chambers and with killing fields. We must seek to limit the role of government as much as possible. Government never does anything as well or as efficiently as the private sector. And I do not doubt that even as we speak, the New South Wales Teachers Federation is preparing giant billboards with my photo on it, exclaiming, "This is what can happen when you send your children to a public school." It leads us to the Gulag Archipelago. Labor and the Greens never met a tax they didn't like. Then no one is safe from the expropriatory clause of the socialists. Well, the Australian way only in the sense of Ned Kelly and Captain Thunderbolt and Ben Hall are Australian, so that you can continue on whatever intoxicatory habits you may have.
The first gag move this week was on you.
Yes, I know. Unfortunately, Mr. President, the Liberal Party and the people of New South Wales have given me a bully pulpit, and I intend to use it.